Stop for a moment. I am not asking you to like this video or to press like or comment. All I ask is that you listen to me until the end, because what I am about to say now may not be said to you by anyone in your entire life. You are not weak, you just do not know who you are. You have become accustomed to hiding your strength so as not to disturb anyone, to lowering your voice so that you are not called arrogant, to giving up your rights so as not to lose anyone. But what have you gained? Did they respect you more? Did they see your kindness and your weakness and consider it strength? No, they saw in you a person who can be overlooked, ignored, even controlled. Let me tell you the truth that no one likes in this world. Presence is more powerful than love, and respect is not given to those who beg for it, but is taken silently with your steadfastness, with your standing without asking anything from anyone. The self-confidence I am talking about here is not what you see in motivational videos. It is not just a straight posture and beautiful words. True confidence is being present without speaking and being accounted for 1,000 times over. Entering a room and the speaker falls silent, the attacker hesitates, and everyone pays attention just because you entered. Machiavelli was not nice, he was not loved, but he was feared, and he knew that who is not feared is not respected, even if he were an angel from heaven. In this video, I will not give you superficial tricks or phrases that are said and forgotten, but I will reveal to you 10 dangerous psychological rules that if you understand and master them, you will become a man who cannot be ignored, a man so confident that he confuses others and forces them to respect him whether they like it or not. But beware, because after this video, you will have no excuse. Either you stay as you are, or you reformulate yourself from the inside and start anew. Get ready, because the next minute may be the moment of the great transformation in your life.
So let us begin. The first rule: be silent and let your presence speak. Listen to me carefully. The first rule in the world of true confidence is to speak only when you have something to say, and to be silent when everyone is shouting. The confident man does not talk much, does not justify, does not explain himself to everyone who asks. Cheap words are available to everyone, but silence can only be mastered by those who know its value. Silence is not weakness, as the ignorant think, but a hidden power that confuses the one in front of you. It makes the other person calculate 1,000 times what you are thinking and pushes them to fill the voids in their head with endless expectations. When you are silent, you are actually controlling the conversation without uttering a word. When you choose when to respond and when to suffice with a look, you are not evading speech, but rising above it. You do not need to explain who you are, but just be present with a confident look, with your calmness, with the way you sit, with the slowness of your movements. All these details send a silent message that says, "I am here, and everyone around me knows it." If you want to be feared, learn to have a presence in your silence, a weight in your speech, and a meaning in your absence. For people do not fear those who talk a lot, but fear those who, when they speak, the whole atmosphere changes. The second rule: do not ask for recognition, but impose it. Are you waiting for people to applaud you, to recognize your value, to praise you, to tell you that you are great? Then let me say it clearly. You will wait a long time and no one will come. The confident man does not wait for appreciation, but creates it. He does not ask for respect, but forces others to give it without uttering a word or asking for anything. In Machiavelli's world, whoever waits for recognition is treated as a follower, and whoever imposes his value with his actions and steadfastness is treated as a master. Be a decision maker, bear your responsibility, achieve progress, and let your results speak for you. When people see your steadfastness, your independence, and your clarity, they will follow you without you asking, and they will talk about you without you asking. But if you sit in the shadows, waiting for someone to notice you and give you a chance and give you value, you are giving them power over you without realizing it. Remember this rule well. Whoever does not value himself is not valued by anyone, and whoever imposes his existence is treated as a force, not as an option. When you enter a room, do not look at the faces seeking approval, but sit as if you own the place, as if you know very well that no one can ignore you. And remember, confidence is not that people love you. but that they feel internally that there is something inside you that cannot be ignored. The third rule: hide your strength and leave them in confusion. In this world, no one fears what they see completely. What really scares people is what they cannot understand or predict.
The confident man does not reveal his cards. He does not show everything he knows, nor does he highlight all his skills, intentions, or reactions. He does not brag, does not exaggerate, and does not show off in front of everyone. Instead, he carefully chooses when to show a part and when to hide the whole. Machiavelli taught us that true strength is frightening when it is mysterious. People do not fear the person who talks about everything, but they fear the one they do not know how he thinks or how far he can go. When you hide your strength, you give yourself a rare advantage: the element of surprise, the element of mystery, and the element of control. Others begin to ask from within, is he stronger than he seems? What is he hiding? Is he thinking of something? Does he know more than he said? All these questions do not need an answer from you, but require one look and a firm silence. Do not reveal your intentions unless you have to. Do not show your achievements all at once, and do not make people feel that they have understood you completely, because whoever is understood is underestimated. But whoever keeps something to himself is always greater than their expectations. Presence does not come from what you show, but from what you hide. And as long as people do not know the limits of your strength, they will treat you as if you have no limits. The fourth rule: make your first impression as if it were the last. People do not give you more than one chance to prove who you are, and this chance is called the first impression. The confident man knows that one moment is enough to plant a firm idea in people's minds. Are you a leader or a follower? Are you feared, or can you be manipulated? Are you a person who respects himself, or a person who is easily penetrated? Machiavelli did not believe in luck, but in controlling every detail of your first image in front of others. How you walk, how you sit, your tone of voice, your speed of response, your facial expressions, everything sends a message, and every message builds your reputation. Pay attention to your appearance, not for the sake of people, but because a man who pays attention to his details declares that he is responsible for himself. Speak with confidence. Do not rush. Do not interrupt. Do not fill the void with words. Just know that people treat others as they see them the first time. If they see you hesitant, nervous, and indecisive, they will not change that image no matter what you do afterwards. But if you enter with calmness and confidence, their view of you will be built on strength, even if you do not speak much. Remember this rule well: presence is not taken after the meeting, but is planted in the first moment. And if you fail to draw your image from the beginning, you will spend all your time trying to fix it. The fifth rule: make mystery a part of your personality, and let them always wonder about you. Listen to me carefully. The most influential men are not those who talk a lot about themselves, nor those who reveal everything inside them, but they are those from whom you leave, and you are still wondering, who is this person? What is going on in his head? What is he hiding? Mystery is not pretense, but a psychological weapon that makes people see you as greater than you are and puts you in the category of the unpredictable person, and this is exactly what creates presence. The confident man does not reveal his intentions easily, does not tell you everything about himself, and does not allow you to enter his private worlds without an invitation. He does not talk about his goals before achieving them. He does not declare his feelings at every moment, and he does not share all the details of his day as the weak do. Why? Because everything you do not say turns in the eyes of others into a dangerous possibility, and everything you hide becomes a weapon in your hand, not theirs. Mystery surrounds you with an aura, makes your presence ignite questions, not answers, and confuses the minds that try to understand you, so they fear getting closer. The mysterious man is not underestimated because he simply cannot be read.
You do not know if he is angry or calm. You do not know if he knows something about you or not. You cannot predict his reactions, and you cannot control his mood or his jokes. So be this man, the man who tells less and thinks more, who leaves an impact without explaining, who, if he leaves, his words remain stuck in their minds, not forgotten. And remember, everything revealed is underestimated, but what is not revealed is feared. The sixth rule: do not show your need even if you really need it. This rule, my friend, is one of the most dangerous secrets of psychological strength that many have ignored. Need weakens, need submits, and need brings down your presence no matter how high it is. The confident man does not show his need for anyone, not for affection, not for attention, not for an opportunity, not for help, even if inside he is in pain, longing, and in need. He knows that the moment you show your need is the same moment you give the other party a weapon against you. Machiavelli said it clearly: whoever needs is enslaved. Do you want to be a follower, or do you want to be free? Then learn to control your feelings in front of others. Do not show that you need someone's approval. Do not show that you are afraid of losing someone, and do not show that you are waiting for something from someone. Always be in a position of choice, not begging, even if you are in dire need. Smile firmly and say, "Things are under control," because presence is built in the moments when you could have shown weakness, but you did not. It is built when you could have begged, but you held on, when you could have exploded, but you held yourself together. You are not a machine without feelings, but you are a man who knows that feelings belong in the heart, not on the tongue, and that whoever shows his need publicly opens the doors of humiliation for himself. Remember this rule as you remember your name. Every time you say, "I need," your value in the eyes of the one in front of you decreases. And every time you say, "I decide," your status rises without you speaking. The seventh rule: respect yourself, even if no one respects you. In the course of your life, you are bound to meet those who belittle you or ignore you, and perhaps insult you publicly or secretly. But remember well, your reaction is what determines your value, not what was done to you. The confident man does not ask for respect, but imposes it without speaking, with his posture, with his tone of voice, with his calm and firm looks, with his quiet and decisive presence. People may dare to approach you when they feel your lack of self-confidence. But if your tone is confident, your look is straight, and your position is clear, they will immediately know that you are not someone to be trifled with. However, not everyone will always respect you. There are those who test you, those who are jealous of you, and those who seek to break you to feel powerful themselves. But the real question is not, will they respect me, but will I still respect myself even if no one appreciates me? Whoever respects himself does not make his dignity a matter of discussion, does not justify himself to every passerby, and does not exhaust himself trying to prove it to everyone who doubts it, because he knows that what is inside him is greater than what people can see and do. And do not expect others to give you your value while you yourself do not believe that you deserve it. Self-respect is not arrogance, but it is saying no when everyone is told yes, and leaving a place that does not appreciate you, even if it is the most beloved of places to your heart, and refusing to be treated badly, even if you are left alone. So always ask yourself, does what I do befit my dignity? If the answer is no, then withdraw and stay away, and do not allow your dignity to fall for a single moment for the sake of those who do not deserve it. The eighth rule: do not justify or explain yourself to those who do not deserve it. One of the greatest signs of psychological strength is to stop justifying yourself to people. People judge quickly and misunderstand easily. If they misunderstand you, that is their problem. And if they have a bad opinion of you, so be it. And if they judge you with a narrow perspective, they are not looking at you, but at themselves. The confident man does not rush to clarify every word he says, nor does he explain every action he takes, nor does he seek to convince everyone of his ideas. Why? Because constant justification puts you in a defensive position, and repeated defense makes you feel as if you are guilty, even if you are right. Those who truly love you do not need an explanation. They understand your silence, they read your actions, and they think well of you. As for the others, Even if you explain and clarify, they will not believe because they do not want to believe. So make it a rule. Whoever looks for a mistake will find it, even if it does not exist. And whoever looks for the good in you will see it even in your silence. So do not waste your energy explaining yourself in every situation, and do not waste your time proving your value to those who do not realize it. Prove yourself with action, with patience, with success, with steadfastness. And if you ever have to clarify, choose who deserves it, the time that is appropriate, and the way that preserves your pride. As for other than that, be silent and let your actions speak for you. The 9th rule: withdraw immediately if you feel you are not welcome. Listen to me carefully. There are feelings that are not said in words but are conveyed in silence, in looks, in the nature of the atmosphere. You may enter a place and not hear an objection, nor face a single word, but everything around you screams in your face without speaking.